What's up, guys? Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today we're taking a look at the newest Eclipse offering from MVP, the Streamline Lift. Let's get to it. Before we get to the video, please click that like button if you're enjoying the content. If you find yourself coming back often, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell. It really helps me out, and I try to post videos at least once a week. As always, thank you all for the support. So the Streamline Lift is officially the first Streamline mold to get the 2.0 stock release treatment. We've seen a lot of 2.0 prototypes and lab seconds in the pilot, and I believe the stabilizer as well, but we have never seen a stock release yet. So the lift gets the honors of being the first. The flight numbers on the Streamline Lift are a speed of 9, a glide of 5, a turn of -2, and a fade of 1.5. So I've reviewed the Streamline Lift before. I'll throw it up here. I threw the Neutron. If you want to take a look at the Neutron, well, actually, you're going to see it today because I took both of them out with me to the field, and I do a side-by-side, so you'll see I note which one when I'm throwing the Neutron and when I'm throwing the Eclipse. So you can compare the two in plastic to see which one you might like. That being said, when I opened this up immediately, I noticed some differences. First off, this Eclipse is board flat on top. Very little, it comes up a little bit off the wing, but then it goes nice and flat at the top. So it is a flat disc. The Neutron does have some dome to it. It's a little harder to see, but it's not as dramatic, a flattening at the top as the Streamline. But the profile is significantly different. I got these two nose to nose right now, and I'm sorry if you can't tell. I'll try to get a flat picture for you. The Eclipse seems to have a higher profile and a bigger profile overall, so that means this is going to probably be flying a little more overstable, and Eclipse was already deemed the most overstable plastic of MVP, so that is going to be interesting. So I went out to the field to throw both these. Some disclaimers. I am throwing with a tailwind. You'll see the clouds are getting darker and darker as I throw. There is a storm rolling in. I've got about a 10-mile-an-hour tailwind I'm working with. So take that in consideration. With the lift, I could easily flip, so I thought the tailwind would help me, be able to lay into it a bit and not roll it over. But I am also still injured. It seems to be my MO for 2022, unfortunately. So I am giving these, a nice, good whip, but I'm not really trying to kill these shots. I wanted to save my neck. I needed to heal up so I can get back to playing at full strength. So yeah, take those two things into consideration. But without further ado, let's head out to the field and see how these two fly. God. And to wrap things up on the Eclipse lift, yeah, this disc flies incredibly, stable. Uh, Almost Terra-esque, I would say. I mean, it was with the Tailwind, so I need to get out when the conditions are more neutral to see what it does, but definitely a lot more stable than the Neutron, as you saw. I was really hitting this thing as hard on Anheuser, trying to, force it a bit, and it was just fighting out every time. I mean, it could have been the Tailwind, but still, you saw how the Neutron, like, on the Anheuser would pan out a bit, and still it would fight back at him, but this thing just kind of, like, it did not want to ride at all. It just fought back to neutral, got the hyzer, and dug in. So, yeah, in terms of making the bag, it has a potential of making my glow bag as an overstable disc, honestly, just for that stability. And honestly, just kind of depends on your play style. Some people you'll see kind of have a heavier, mid bag. They have to throw mids more, versus some other people who only have like 2 or 3 mids and then be more heavy on fairway drivers. It's just kind of, what is your game? What do you like to throw? Personally, I'm pretty evenly split, even more on the mid side. So actually, I take a lot of my distance drivers out just because of my wooded condition. So that's where I have the lessening in my bag. But if I have shots to throw and I have the option to throw a mid range, I'm usually going to take that mid range because it's more just comfortable for me to throw. So if you are somebody who likes throwing drivers, the lift will probably be a great utility pickup for you. It is very low glide. I found it did not want to fly that far, which again isn't a bad thing. If this isn't a disc you're going to grab for a max distance shot. I would still use this though as a control disc to get down to the ground quickly if you needed to. So kind of like a nice almost like a Firebird-esque touch shot. Again, something you can mash on and know that you're not going to lose it to an Anheuser or to a flip. So it definitely has a place. Just this one's not for me. But yeah, guys, check out the Streamline lift if it's something that interests you in the Eclipse plastic. I'll have a link to the Basket Bashers website where you can pick one of these up. The stock stamps are cool, and the special edition ones are really nice too. So definitely check that out. If you guys have any questions for me, please reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors for all your disc golf needs. Check out Phoenix Discs and Basket Bashers Disc Golf.